What's up, guys? Today we're going to be making some pour over in a ChemX because I realized I haven't made a pour over tutorial, even though I've made like videos about pour over. So today I'm going to do an actual tutorial, and hopefully it actually turns out like a tutorial today. So for pour over, I like to do a 1:16 ratio. So that means for every 1 gram of beans you use, you're going to do 16 grams of water. So basically, whatever amount of beans you use, just multiply that by 16 and you'll get the amount of water you need to put in. So for today, I'm going to be making 40 grams of coffee, I think. Get it on the dot. Oh, we did not get it on the dot. All right, close enough. And for this pour over, I'm going to be using these Wu-Tang beans I got from Picacho Coffee Roasters. Don't mind all this drawing. My freaking niece got a hold of them. All right, for grind size on pour over, you're going to want to do medium coarse. So I have my grinder set to 30 clicks. We're just going to go ahead and grind this real quick. To make pour over on a ChemX, you're going to need to buy some ChemX filters. I got a pack of 100 right here. So to put a ChemX filter in, it's kind of awkward, but basically you're just going to split this weird paper down the middle to where 3 layers are on one side like this and 1 layer on the other side. Then you're going to put the side with 3 layers on it, pointing the spout to pour out of. So right there, pointing, yeah, perfect. For pour over, your water temp should be about 190 to 200 degrees Celsius. And before you pour in your beans or anything, you should wet the paper filter, or else there will be a paper taste in your coffee, which you don't want. So just wet it and then let the water drip down and then dump out that water, obviously. All right, once you dump out the water, you can add your beans into there. And I like to just shake them around a little bit to make sure they're flat, even, just like that. And then you're ready to start your pour. All right, so 40 times 16 is 640. So we're aiming for 640 grams of water. Now to pour, you want to start in the center and work your way out slowly to saturate all the beans fully. Now then I like to go back in the same circle formation, and once you make it back to the middle, you usually just pour in the middle for the rest of the time. Be sure not to pour too aggressive, because if you pour too aggressive, the beans can get like aggravated and it will make the pour over taste different. There's always a science behind this coffee stuff, so just make sure you're not pouring too crazy. Like even this is a little too crazy, but it's fine. I can't really get any lower to the surface. There we go. Perfect. And stop. All right, we got 640 grams of water. So once you have the amount of water, you're gonna wanna start your timer and you're gonna let this brew. It should take around 3 to 4 minutes, I believe. Now I was gonna do a time lapse of the whole pour over brewing process happening, but of course, always when I'm trying to record a YouTube video, I run out of storage on my phone. I think it might just be time to get a new one. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes, so I'm gonna take my beans and just dump them in the trash now. And boom, just like that, you got some delicious pour over. Now just get your favorite mug, which obviously I had to get the one-piece one. Pour yourself a glass and enjoy. I really love pour over because there's a lot of different things you could do. You could change up the ratio, you could change up the pour pattern. You could do a lot of stuff with pour over. It's very fun to experiment with. So definitely give it a try if you haven't yet. And boom, just like that, you got a delicious cup of pour over. Mine's still pretty hot, so. This is nice. If you guys have any questions in the comment, please let me know. I'll do my best to help you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video.